Yo, what is up, YouTubes? This is Prestige Gaming coming at you from Indiana, 500 plus regional, and this man, Austin Bear, coming at you with what?
Rank 10 trains.
Wait, what?
Rank 10 trains.
And what place did you get today?
I took 54th.
Lit! You got your invite, it was top
did.
64, and you want to give out some shout outs right now?
Shout out to, I guess, CX Locals for hosting tournaments for us to play test at. Reese, Jacob, being my crew, came up here with. Shout out to Dalton for convincing me to play trains. I've been playing Mermails for like the last 2 months and then just decided to play this for the regional. Ended up being the right move. Shout out to myself for knowing that trains is the fucking shit. And this is like, people sleep on this deck and I try to get more people to play it and people don't, so it's their loss. So,
alright,
let me go ahead and get into the profile.
Let's dive into this.
Alright, so the best normal summon of the deck, you play 3 Pegasus, it's your rank 10 initiator, revives a level 10 from graveyard, and you can copy the level, make himself level 10, pretty standard. You play 2 Night Express Knight, it's another normal summon, but it's not nearly as good. 3 is too many, 1's not enough, so 2 is still the standard number. For the actual trains that do shit, 3 Derek Crane, 3 Bullet, special summons itself when an Earth Machine summoned, and then if all monsters you control are Earth Machines, he also special summons himself once per turn. When it's detached, or when Derek Crane's detached from an XYZ material, he pops a card on the field, it's not once per turn, it's disgusting. Bullet Express, during the end phase if it's in your graveyard, you add an Earth Machine from your graveyard to your hand. It's pretty good. Allows you to grind, keeps adding, or allows you to keep resources in your hand. And if you aren't able to win in 1 turn, Bullet definitely allows you to extend into further game state. Kaijus, we played 3 Jizukuru, 1 Gameciel. I was expecting to run into a lot of nasty boards today, and this is obviously like one of the most inherently best ways to break said boards. 4 seemed like a pretty good amount. Came up I guess not quite a bit, but every time I saw Kaijus, it was typically I would say they were live like 50-60% of the time. Like they definitely put in work, and if not, there's definitely other uses for them as far as discard fodder. And you can also add this off of Urgent Schedule, fun fact, so someone lost to that.
Oh, that's hot.
2 Ash and 3 Droll. I was expecting to play a ton of Spiral, and I did not play a single Spiral, so the Droll was a great call, but I did play 3 Hero, and this works against Hero as well. I beat every Hero player that I played, which is nice. And then 2 Ash is just pretty standard, but as far as hand traps, that's, I mean, right, we'll just do this here too. Triple and Perm, that's the hand trap lineup, I guess. But this card, fucking amazing. Droll's good in the main. I don't know, I mean, it could be switched out for something, but it hits enough. I mean, even Alter Guy, there's so many wonky things that it hits that it slows your opponent down, so I was not disappointed with it. The spells, Triple Urgent Schedule, this card is fucking big. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon 2 Earth Machines from your deck in defense position at level 4 or lower, level 5 or higher. It gets you access to any 2 trains that you need, including Pegasus, and it helps your OTKs. This card also allows you to survive and not get OTK'd. Obviously in battle phase, and when Switchyard is out, you can activate this, special summon Pegasus in a level 10, Switchyard will trigger, special summon another Pegasus, that Pegasus will trigger, which will special summon 1 from your graveyard. So this can like essentially put 4 monsters on your board, like in the middle of your opponent's battle phase, and I definitely stalled out a turn with that and was able to win the next turn. So this card has so much utility in the deck, it is a godsend. Triple Revolving Switchyard is like the most consistent adding field spell in the game. Discard a card, add any level 10 Earth Machine, or if a level 10 Earth Machine is summoned, you can special summon a level 4 from deck, which is Pegasus. That one you use more on your opponent's turn as a defensive play. The adding is more on your turn to be able to facilitate your OTK. This card is fucking retarded. On so much, like I played a Paleo player and he set 5 and passed, and then I did that, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty good. Going second deck, it's a godsend. So definitely worth the investment, and it shit on hero boards like all day too. So I don't know why you wouldn't play this card at 3 if you were going second. So yeah,
reasonable.
Right. Jewel Pot of Desires, drawing 2 cards is pretty good. 3 Call by the Grave, just to be able to stop hand traps, and for whatever reason, if I go first, it's pretty good. It's pretty much a strike if you have to go first and your opponent's trying to combo off. So cited it out a lot. I knew that I was going second further, like for Evil Laser, depending on what, but it was a pretty good card. And then I mained 2 Cosmic, just for extra back row removal. Cosmic actually ended up winning me my last game against Altergeist, so I really liked it in the main. Worked quite well. Easy side out card too, depending on what your matchup is, or if you're going first or second. Extra.
Getting to the sauce here.
Yeah, exactly. One IP Masquerena, you play this because you never go into it, but it's cool to look at. I've never made this card. Most of the monsters that you make are pretty universal. You make the same damn train cards every game. Like, you hardly use anything else in your extra deck. But Anger Knuckle, this guy's the link monster of the deck. He facilitates your plays. You can pitch a card to special summon a train from your graveyard defense position. He helps your combos go through, and he revives himself, so you only need to play one, but he's a nasty card. One Pentastag. Anything that attacks in defense position monster does piercing, so this just allows you to OTK through defensive boards. Cleefort Genius actually made this today to turn off a Dollar Claw and then push through, and he was not happy about that, but hey, that's what you get for playing heroes. One Unicorn, or I'm sorry, Phoenix and Unicorn. These were in theory for the IP Masquerena, but again, you don't ever do that, so it was just more for, I had cards in my extra deck. One BLS Link. I didn't make it at all, but it's like the best generic rank 3 that you can go, or link 3 that you can go into, so it has some utility, but never needed it. 2 Dora, 2 Gustav, 2 Lead. Protects itself from everything and is also the only quick effect train, so if you need to be able to play on your opponent's turn, you put Derek Crane underneath this. It's a Trident. Burns for 2,000, which helps you OTK. Turns into a 6,000 beater that allows you to push for game. And then 1 Sky Palace and 1 Super Robot Galaxy Destroyer. Again, those are just kind of there for utility. You never use them, but in that like 1% chance that you need them, they're there. But you don't.
Yeah.
Side deck, the Spice. The reason I actually topped today, or I guess I got my invite today, is because I was only playing 14 cards in my side deck. 3 Lancia. I opted to not play Nibiru. I just felt like it was going to conflict too much with Urgent Schedule. I very easily probably could have played Nibiru. It would have shit on so many of my matchups, but I guess I didn't need it. This worked quite well whenever I sided it in. It was able to shut down like some plays that some of my opponents had, so it wasn't like broken, but it definitely like had its utility. One more Cosmic and one more Twin Twister. This was just a max out on Cosmics, and this was just one more piece of back row destruction that I thought would be good if I was forced to go first. I sided him in for Altergeist and Paleo, but they weren't bad.
Yeah.
2 Mind Control. I used this to take I used this once, and it was against a dinosaur player, but it ended up allowing me to break his board. So, I mean, it's Mind Control. It does what it still does. It's not bad. One of my like all-time favorite side cards, and I swear by this card, Chalice. This card is just absolutely disgusting. It's universal, going first, going second. If you don't know what your opponent's going to make you do, it shuts up a lot. It's great for breaking boards. You can normal summon Night Express Knight and attack with it, and then chain this, and Night Express Knight goes up to 3,400 because it negates its effect. So that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I guess.
1 Red Reboot, and then triple Evenly, just for going second, clearing boards. And that is
reasonable. That is all she wrote.
My God. Thank you for the deck profile.
No problem.
And hope you have a good night. And this is Prestige Gaming signing out.